both Kyle Allen and Gardner Minshew both got victories against, obviously the Panthers got a victory against the Texans 16-10. The Jaguars winning over the Broncos 26-24 as time expired to keep the field goal.
Yes, sir.
Who is more likely to snag a starting quarterback job going forward when both of their respective starters come back? Is it Gardner Minshew or Kyle Allen based on the performances that you've seen the last 2 weeks?
See,
who's getting in this huddle first?
This really is a tough one because
I'm going with Gardner Minshew.
This is a tough one.
I'm going with Gardner Minshew.
You got Nick Foles, who they just paid a hefty chunk of change.
I know. He did.
And then you got Cam Newton, who's always been your solid guy.
That's what I'm saying.
That shoulder's not looking promising for me, man.
And even though
that shoulder's not looking good for me,
even though that shoulder and his injury history leads me to be worried,
I don't know.
I just find it hard to believe that they would. I mean, I don't find it hard to believe. I think both quarterbacks have a legitimate shot, but to say Superman is your backup, I'm not sure. I think Gardner Minshew, he showed what obviously Allen and stuff that they had the blowout victory against the Cardinals or whatever. But Gardner Minshew showed that he can lead a team back to at least tie the game or win the game. You saw against the Texans, it was a 2-point conversion that they missed. That's why they win. 2 times he sat there and brought his team down the field, showing that he is poised, that he can be a leader.
He has been balling.
Nick Foles, injury, he has injury history as well. He had a few injuries.
He does.
And stuff like that. So I believe that Gardner Minshew, Leonard Fournette coming out, giving him props as well. If your team if your team starts lathering around a certain quarterback, I think that they got to keep that guy. And
the man is 7 for 1, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception. He's looked near perfect. And the play, real quick, Rob, the play that I saw against the Broncos, this man looked like a magician.
Yeah.
He avoided the sack not once, not twice, but 3 times, dancing around that pocket and completing a pass downfield for the first down. He did look mint in that game. Rob, before I say who I'm going to pick, who you going with?
Let me tell you, gentlemen, this is not really, to me, about the performances of these 2 young quarterbacks. They're both playing really well. That's not the question. The question is who's going to come back and be more dominant as the starter? Because I believe that both teams are going to give these starters their chance when they come back.
I agree with that.
So let me tell you this: who's gonna lose the job? That's more what it's about for me. Because these guys know they're playing the game well. Newton is the bigger question mark.
I'm going with Kyle Allen.
So I tell you, I think this could be Kyle Allen's job. So let me tell you this: I am so concerned about Cam's ability to throw the ball. If he and it's not that, Rob. It's not even about throwing the ball really. He's worried about that shoulder when he runs. And if Cam Newton is not a dual threat, I don't think his throwing ability makes him as dangerous as any other quarterback. I think he's just the same as any other quarterback. So that's a huge concern for the Panthers moving forward, man. These big cat teams out here, man. We're talking about.
And you're in the NFC.
Yeah, Nick Foles has that factor. You've seen it in postseason, man.
Super Bowl.
He knows what's up. And he's a guy that can come in and take care of your
real
team.
Quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Real quick. Honestly, what you just said, Rob, about Newton, I could not have said it better myself. From what I watched with Cam Newton in the last game that he played in before he got injured, this man couldn't even complete a 10 to 15 yard pass. His shoulder is shot. Since he had the surgery in January, he's nowhere near himself. He's not Superman Cam anymore at that, because Superman Cam does stuff with his feet and through the air. I honestly think his shoulder's done. His shoulder's shot. I don't think it's there. Without the dual threat, like you said, he's an average quarterback. You can't throw the football, you're not really a quarterback. So as much as you could run with your feet, I don't see it. Honestly, the way Allen's been playing, I like what I'm seeing from
Allen. And like y'all said, both these quarterbacks.
118.3 quarterback rating.
Both these quarterbacks definitely look poised. Cam Newton, MVP, brought their team to a Super Bowl, yet you don't have the rings, and that's probably key here. But at the same time, I do believe that Gardner Minshew going up against Tennessee in a night game, a hot Tennessee team at that time, to beat them 20-7, to beat the teams that he beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, they go on the road against the Texans, drive them down to tie the game. Obviously, the coach got gutsy went for the 2-point conversion, to drive the team down the field against the Broncos, suffocated defense with Von Miller, all right, who coming at you like Thriller in the nighttime. I mean, at the same time, there's the Minshew mania. First of all, Kyle Allen don't even have a nickname. Not to say that has to do with anything like that, you know, but Minshew mania, that sells. That sells, that brings people to the game as well. Selling is also good, too.
Yeah,
you know, that sells merchandise. That sells a lot. To sell, you know, you get to the games. It sells, brother. So I do believe that Gardner Minshew, you know, he just has something about him that I believe that Jaguars team can feed. Jalen Ramsey, as all we know, who wants to be traded, might end up staying. It may be a long shot, but he may stay.
With him.
It's just something.
I love Minshew.
I feel like there's more hype guarding around Minshew than it is with Kyle Allen, and the coaches may look into that and be like, all right, Gardner Minshew has all this hype, Minshew mania.
I see where you're coming from 100%, but I honestly just think Cam Newton is his ability to play is really just too up for grabs right now. That's the only reason why I'm going to stick with Allen, because I honestly love Minshew. You know, this guy came out of nowhere, shocked the league with the crazy stuff he does. He wears the headband all the time, looking like an 80s track star or something.
Exactly, got the mustache.
He's a character. He's
a character. And selling is also what gets people to the game, and it sells tickets, and it brings the hype, and it energizes the team.
Allen in his own right.
Zion, for example, Zion Williamson, if he came to the Knicks will suck regardless, right? Especially no free agent would have came over there. I do believe the free agent probably would have went over there if he came there, but he didn't get drafted there, obviously. But if Zion Williamson was able to come to MSG, the Knicks still suck, they would have got mad people to go to the game. Why? Because it's Zion. It sells. You know, it's going to sell in the Pelicans as well. It's going to sell.
Well, we're talking Zion and we're talking Minshew.
You know what I'm saying? But he sells. That's what I'm saying. The Minshew mania, you can make endorsements off of that. You can make money. You can get people to the games, and they can energize a football team.
I'm going with Allen.
They play each other next week, though. I do believe that game has a lot to say. The Jaguars and the Panthers.
Allen looks composed. Like Mike Rivera said, this man looked confident. He looked, honestly, untouchable in the pocket just because of his composure and patience.
And he's throwing the ball better than Cam Newton. I'll give you that.
261 yards and 4 TDs with no picks in his first game. He looked mint.
Gentlemen, let me hop back in.
I'm an Allen guy.
Right now. I'm an Allen guy until Cam Newton is 100% guaranteed healthy.
Which he'll never be with that shoulder. His throwing arm is shot. I'm telling you now.
He may be out for a good portion of this year. But he does have time.
If Cam Newton needs until
Cam Newton.
No, but
who's more proven? Well, let's have another debate within the debate. Who's more proven as a quarterback, right? Cam Newton or Nick Foles?
Well, obviously, Cam Newton's made it to the bowl and choked, and then Nick Foles bowled out, but he never started a full season.
Exactly. When we did have an opportunity to see him start, it wasn't very good. It wasn't very good. It was rocky. It was rocky like Rocky Balboa. You know what I'm saying?
That's too hard to say because he got hurt.
You know, he did get hurt, but, you know, he also has an injury history as well. At the same time, he had his opportunity. He ended up being back in the backup starting role. The backup position. Obviously, until he was able to get a Carson Wentz team that led that team to a good position to be able for him to have home court and win the Super Bowl. To me, Cam Newton is a little bit more proven, not as achievements.
My man Kenny C just said.
Guys, you can build around.
Nick Foles got a big contract, but Nick Foles doesn't have to stay there.
Yeah,
they could pick up a cheaper quarterback to play back up to Minshew.
Exactly.
So
don't with the rookies right there.
There are teams in the NFL that need Nick Foles.
Exactly.
So
here we go.
Nick Foles could be right.
You helping me out, brother. You gave me an assist for my debate.
I disagree.
Yeah,
I appreciate the help, brother.
I disagree. They saw something in Foles, and that's why they give him a 4-year deal. I don't think they just run ship with him too quick.
What I'm saying is they have a rookie quarterback that can be much cheaper. Remember, he's a rookie. You're not paying him anytime soon. He's much cheaper. He's winning you football games. They can obviously go through the cheaper route and say, all right, Minshew's our guy. He's cheaper. He's winning us games. He's winning a big game. He's selling.
How long does this go on?
Ability to be calm in the pocket. He realizes if I get sacked, we've got a field goal. But I can make a play if I make a smart play. And the fact that when he's dancing around.
6 completions for Allen to 6 different receivers. On 3rd down and 5, it's caught by McCaffrey. Has a first down.